Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are trying out a brand that I've never used before. It is the brand Sydney Grace, and they did a collab with Temptalia, who I had never followed before, but once I heard about Temptalia and Sydney Grace from a YouTuber that I follow, Mel Thompson, I had to go check them out. And I'm so glad that I did, because these eyeshadow palettes, first off, there are 3 of them. And there's an entire like packaging photo that I'm gonna pop in a little bit later, but there are light shades or light eyeshadow palettes and dark eyeshadow palettes. I have the light ones. We're gonna use the first eyeshadow palette today, and then if you guys wanna see the other 2, I will do looks with those eyeshadow palettes later on. But you guys, we're playing with some new eyeshadows, and I like how my look turned out, but you gotta see how they perform. So if you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button down below, hit the bell for notifications to new videos, and if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And if you wanna see how I got this very bold blue look, just keep watching. Okay, you guys, so today I'm gonna be using one of the 3 Sydney Grace and Temptalia eyeshadow palettes, which I didn't really know who Sydney Grace was until, so one of the YouTubers I follow is Mel Thompson, and she did a collab with them and did a palette called Tiny Marvels. Well, then I wanted to look into Sydney Grace, and their eyeshadows look amazing. So I followed them on Instagram, and then Mel Thompson did a review on the Temptalia and Sydney Grace eyeshadow palettes, which I'm about to show you guys. These are stunning. I tried to take a picture myself of all 3 together because they have these really cool like packages on them, and they're all different, but when you put them all together, they create one big photo. I tried to take a picture, and of course they didn't turn out. So I did grab from Instagram. I will pop it in the corner right here so you can see it. But these eyeshadow palettes are so cool. There are 2 different types. There's one that's lighter, one that's darker. And I went with the lighter palettes. Palettes retail for $40 each, or you could do all 3 for $100, which is what I did. But you guys, so I'm gonna go in order because I'm gonna do 3 different videos for them. This is the, which palette is this? This is the Quintessence. This palette is so pretty. This is the one that I'm gonna be using today. But I just like it because it's got these cooler tones. You've got these really pretty like shimmers, which I will swatch some of them. But you guys, this palette is so pretty. Just, can we appreciate this packaging? Then you have On the Horizon. This one is so beautiful. This blue right here and this like magenta purpley shade. There are some that have like a duo shift, like Magellan's Light. This one, you can't really like see it, but it looks so beautiful. And then the last one is Radiant Reflection. This one is probably the most colorful of all of them. But these shades right here, like Temptalia, Opal Rose, and Unstoppable Love, like those are gonna make a beautiful eye combination. And then like Sumptuous Serendipity and what is this? Phosphenes. Those 2 look like they're duo shifts, as well as this blue shade, Our Starry Night. You guys, this palette looks stunning. And it's the 3rd one, so I have to wait until the 3rd video to use this. I'll be patient. But okay, so I have already primed my eyes, and we're going to jump into this first one, Quintessence. And I'm thinking I'm gonna start with this shade right here, Parallax. I'm gonna put that one into the crease on my Sigma E25. I really need to clean my brushes, or just unpack the rest of them. I'm just gonna place that in the crease before I blend it out. but it is the lightest shade in this palette. Why do I always forget to take the stickers off? It's so satisfying to take it off, but like, I always forget to take them off. I always end up like wondering why it's blurry in the mirror. I will link Mel Thompson, Temptalia, and Sydney Grace down below, but I was excited to try these out. I did want to get Mel Thompson's eyeshadow palette, Tiny Marbles, but it's been sold out. And I didn't see the post where they restocked it on July 5th, and it's sold out again. So if that's gonna say anything about like the quality of the eyeshadows, like, I think it's sold out 3 times now. I could be wrong, it might have been twice, but I think it's 3 times now. So I think that's building up beautifully. I also don't want to make it too dark because I still want to use some of these other shades. So I want to use this one, the Milky Way. It's spelled weird, but I want to use that, but I also like, I don't know, maybe I'm going to use this darker gray, and then I'll use the blue, which is Celestial Bloom, and the Milky Way, and maybe darken up the corner with Umbra. I think that's what we'll do. So Reaching Zenith, just in the outer V. Actually, I'll take that into the middle too, just so I have base for them. Today, I'm not really planning on going. I have a couple errands to run, but for the most part, I need to keep unboxing stuff and getting it put away. The only thing I'm like kind of stuck on right now is my bedroom. Like, I can't unpack more in there because it's clothing boxes that go in my dresser, and I'm still waiting on my dresser to be delivered. I could put them away in the dresser in the guest room, but that's downstairs, and no, I'm good. All right. Just trying to build the crease up a little bit so you have that darker shade. Okay, now I'm gonna go into the shade Umbra. I'm gonna go on my Sigma E54. It's just a medium sweeper. All right, I'm gonna go into Umbra just slightly. And I don't wanna darken it up too much. I just wanna give it a little more depth, because that gray was pretty dark anyways. Just kind of want like a blue smoky eye today. Okay. I think we have a good base to start with, and if I need to deepen it up, I can. Okay, now let me swatch these shades before I'm like, this is for sure the color I want to use. So Celestial Bloom, oh, you guys, this one is Aura, which is like, oh, okay, like 2 very different shades, but there's kind of like that purpley shift on this one. And then the Milky Way, oh, you guys. That's the other one that I want. I wanted to use these 2 right here. Oh, you guys. And then, see, these are deceiving. So deceiving. Galactic Muse is that teal. You guys, those shades. Let me swatch them. Oh, you guys. Probably didn't help that I did it on my knuckles, which is why it looked really crumbly, but once I went back in, it's very like smooth. Okay, yeah, you guys. Okay. Now I want to swatch the other ones. So this one is Orion Nebula. This one is Borealis, the lighter green. Sirius Starlight. And then My Constellation. Guys, those are beautiful. And I think I'm gonna put those right here. Look at that, there's like a, nope, that's just my hand. I had like a gradual tanning lotion on yesterday, which is why it's right there. Those shades are really pretty. This green is very surprising compared to like the teal shades. My awesome swatches, you guys. All right, so I think I still want to go into Celestial Bloom now that I have eyeshadow everywhere. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my ring finger for, actually, let's back up. We'll try a dry brush. Because I feel like these are gonna pick up with the dry brush and lay down beautifully. I could be wrong. Oh no. Maybe if I dampen the brush. I'm just using all-nighter setting spray for that. I mean, that's better. But you guys know that my favorite preferred method is the finger. So and then we can use the brush to finesse. And then we're gonna go into the milky, oh, it's so buttery and smooth. So just on my ring finger. You guys. Oh my goodness, you guys. Go check out Sydney Grace. Like, you will not be disappointed. I will link her site down below. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go back into Umbra a little bit. And just blur that edge. And then on my 𝐕25, I'm gonna go back into Reaching Zenith, that like darker gray, and just finesse the outer edge. You guys, do you see like just, I'm gonna go do my face makeup and I'll be back so we can finish off this eye look. Okay, you guys, I'm back so that we can finish off these under eyes. And the lip, I'm using my favorite that I had found right before I left Chicago, which is the ColourPop lip liner in Avi, and then also the Joa Airlight, it's in Cloud number 9. This feels so like moussey and creamy on the lips. It's just a little bit lighter, like the darkness is coming from the lip liner and then the light. So like Usually I'll just line my lips and feather it up a little bit and then use this in like the center to blend out, and I'll kind of give like that ombre effect, but yeah. Anyways, let's finish off the under eyes. So I'm thinking that I want to go into this shade right here, Reaching Zenith. It's the darker of the two grays, but I feel like if I just place it there and then blend it out, it'll be really pretty. So I'm just gonna stamp it in place where I want it. Doesn't help if I block the camera, sorry. Sorry, I had to go get a tissue because my nose was running and it was bugging me. Okay, now I'm gonna go into this shade Umbra. I'm going to just hit the outer V like I usually do and sweep it under a little bit. Not too much because it's already pretty dark in the outer V anyways. And for the inner corner, I don't know what, like, I think that's like too silvery. I just want to use like a regular highlighter for the inner corner and the brow bone. I think I'm gonna stick with my Horse and Carriage from ColourPop. This is one of my go-tos. I don't know, I likes what I likes. It is not the highlighter that is on my cheeks though. I did use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy, which I know you can't get, but it's one of my favorites. So I did use that for my highlighter today. But I didn't think that like inner corner highlight and brow bone needed to be like that gold champagne color. Okay, and now just to make those more cohesive, I'm gonna use the brush that I use like the light gray and the dark gray on, but with no extra product, just to kind of blur those edges out. Okay, I'm gonna go do some eyeliner and mascara and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I'm back and this is the final look. I'm so in love with my final eye look. These eyeshadows performed beautifully. I've never used Sydney Grace before and I'm so glad that I ended up picking up these palettes. This is the Quintessence, I think that's how you say it. This is the light palette. It is so beautiful. Like these shades, can we just appreciate? I used these ones right here, as well as this black shade right here. There's some other shades in here that I do want to play around with. Maybe I'll do a video later on down the road, but these eyeshadows, and I still have 2 more palettes to try out. You guys, if you have never tried Sydney Grace before, if these are still available, go check them out. $40 a palette or $100 for the bundle. They're beautiful and they worked so well together. The shade that I used right here in the inner corner, Milky Way, Milky? I'm probably saying that wrong. But that shade, along with Celestial Bloom, this blue, stunning. I mean, the grays, the matte shades, the grays, the black performed well, but those shimmers, I love shimmery shades. And especially when they have like that duo shift, like I I really like this. This is my look to go grocery shopping today. Run some errands, not really do anything important, but I'm feeling it. What do you guys think? Put your comments down below. Are you interested in trying out the palettes? Like I said before, I will link them down below. I'll put Sydney Grace's website. I'll put Temptalia's Instagram and Mel Thompson's YouTube. Like, those are the ones that I've been following lately. One of many YouTubers that I follow. But you guys, go check them out. I can't stop looking at my eyes. I love my eyeshadow right now. It's so stunning. Anyways, you guys, that's it for this video and this look. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button down below, hit the bell for notifications of new videos, and if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and until next time, bye. I'll see you in the next one.